I wanted to share is just in the details. First thing I thought of, and I know I share this a lot, it's the Pareto principle, that 80-20 rule. And I like to kind of put it in a little different perspective. I know, like, if you know what the 80-20 rule is, 80% of what you did yesterday was responsible for 20% of your results, right? But if I were to put it, I like to put it in money terms because money is good for the good that it will do, right? So if I put it in money terms for a second, 20% of what you do today, 20% is responsible for 80% of your income that you will make. And so I ask the question all the time. I mean, do you have all the money you need to do everything you want to do to help everyone you want to help, to support every charity you want to support? If you wanted to double your income, when you figure out what the 20% is, you only have to do it 40% of your day. Like, you don't even have to give up half your day. It's just like 40% of your day can double your income. You just got to figure out what the 20% is, right? So, in the details, I ask this question: what business are we in? Like right now, name what business you're in. If it's coaching, if you're a church, right? If you sell tennis shoes, if you sell a program, if you sell real estate, anything that you do, what is it that you do? So when somebody says, "What business are you in?" I will tell you, whatever you just said, we are all in the same exact business. We are in the lead generation business. Nike Tennis Shoe is in the lead generation business. They have to have stores calling who want to buy massive truckloads of their shoes to put on their shelves. And without that lead, Nike is out of business. So I want you to challenge yourself to think of yourself as a lead generation business. And then I go back to from a millionaire agent, real estate agent book that Gary had listed the 4 laws of lead generation. And this goes for any business. It doesn't matter what it is. One is build a database. Two is to feed it every day. Feed your database every day with leads, right? Or I mean, even if you're in church, this is getting people to come to your congregation or getting people to support your charity, right? You got to add people to your database every day. Then you got to communicate with it systematically, persistently, and consistently. And then the last step, number 4, is to service all the leads or the people that come your way, right? And what a lot of business people do is they build a database and then they service the leads. Build the database, service the leads. They forget number 2 and 3, which is to feed it every day and then communicate with it systematically, persistently, and consistently. And that's how you build your tribe, and that's how you build your following. And then people start talking about you, and all that stuff goes out. So, this little detail of number 2 and number 3, feed it every day. And that goes back to even Gerber. If your business isn't growing, it's what? Dying, right? It's dying. So, those two little details get missed by so many people. It's like the message that I got to share today. So that is my message for today. Thanks, guys.
That was super powerful because you know what? I'm one of those people. I don't feed my database every day. I mean, I am in my mind, but I'm actually not like putting all the information in, in a consistent way. It is not part of my everyday. I'll like get to it at the end of the week. And then I'm like scraping around in my contacts saying, oh, what was the name of that person? So thank you for that, Brad. And that's why Amanda and I need to get on the phone with you. And with that, I'd like to pass the mic over. I see that it is, I'll call it Dr. Sean time. Dr.